Thank you. Now, here in the UK, people born in the 1960s and the 1970s will be poorer than their parents when they retire. Bad news for them. Only those who inherit money will be wealthier than the previous generation. That's according to a British-based think tank, and it's a similar situation across the whole of Europe, bringing to an end the steadily rising incomes and living standards since World War II. But that is not quite the global picture of income for 30 and 40-year-olds. We cross over now to the BBC's business newsroom and to my colleague Charlotte Whale. Charlotte.
Thanks, Katya. I'm in here in the BBC Business Newsroom, and it's full of experts for all facets of business. But the person I want to talk to about this story is our personal finance reporter, Kevin Peachy. Kevin, just quickly tell us why people in their 30s and 40s living in the UK and parts of Europe are actually worse off than their parents.
Yeah, according to this report, three main reasons. First is that people maybe haven't put as much in their pension pot as people who are about 10 years older. Secondly, their incomes, even allowing for inflation, may be no higher than those previous generation. And then they're thinking, well, are we putting enough aside, and have we got enough in our pension pot? And
so
then
it's that lavish spending, isn't it?
Yeah,
but also, the report talks about a reliance on inheritance.
It does, it does. Now, people, the third reason, people not owning their own home more is likely to, and that's where this inheritance comes in, a key factor, because I think the key thing is that people are going to say that inheritance is going to push them above the previous generation in terms of their wealth.
Okay, thanks, Kevin. Look, if you put this story, though, into a global context, Katya, you'll actually find that the picture is quite the opposite in emerging economies. So I'm going to bring in now Shalu Yadav, and she used to work for our Hindi service in the Delhi Bureau. Shally, for 30 and 40-year-olds in India or China or Brazil, why is the picture so different?
Well, in India, people who are now in their 40s, they saw the economic boom, which meant higher salaries, more disposable income, and the confidence really to secure a better future. It was like a never-ending party for them. But it's also good to remember that Indians are known for their good habit of saving money. So even though they were enjoying the party, they did hold on to, this habit of saving. And when the economic recession arrived, they just took a pause and said, let's just save for our future.
Unlike the younger generations, though, in India.
Yeah, I mean, the habit of saving money is not so prevalent now amongst the youngsters, especially in urban spaces where they are much more ambitious and they want, to own their own flats and cars, and they want it all. They want it now. They can't wait to save. They'd rather loan money from a bank to get all of that.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you, Shalu. All right, so Katya, you can see, depending on where you live in the world, the picture is quite opposite, but those younger generations in the developing countries may be picking up the spending habits of the West.
Thank you very much, Charlotte, in the World Business Newsroom. Thank you. There's much more ahead here. Global's coming up at the top of the hour with John Sopel. Stay with us then on BBC World News. If you want to share your views, you can find me at BBC Katya Adler. You can also, of course, go to the BBC website, bbc.com/news. Thanks for watching.